LaMarcus has been a recent addition to our staff, but he's been an asset to our team early on. He's the type of student you really like that comes in, will get involved early, and he's always there on time, reliable, and he's always wanting to know what he can do. And as I mentioned before, those are the type of students you really like to see around here that get involved early on. And I think those are the types of students that really get the most out of their education. They're around and they tend to absorb more than just what you get inside the classroom, especially in the LUTV production environment. There are many aspects to explore: the control room, the production studio, post-production, and he really is the type of student that wanted to be involved early on and make an impact, and he really is definitely doing that thus far, and his future career here as a student and LUTV staff member looks to be pretty bright.
The Delta event attracted over 100 people, all there to have fun and raise money for some good causes.
LaMarcus is on a mission. Every time I see him, he's on a mission here while he's at school. He's here to do his job, get his work done. Every day he's in here, he's doing work on cameras, editing videos, things of that nature. You know, every time I see him, he's strictly on the move. He's here to get the job done. He wants to be a news anchor. He wants to start his own entertainment company. And through Lindenwood University, with what he's learning here, I believe he can get that. And also, he's the vice president of the NBS, and I work with him since I'm president also. And when I'm gone, I'm sure there's no doubt in my mind that he will be the next president of the NBS here at Lindenwood.
For Best News Videography, the nominee is LaMarcus Bragg, a cappella music. LaMarcus Bragg, a cappella music group.
The group promoted their latest album titled Turn Me Up. 5 members of the group were featured with different backgrounds and musical genres.
Touring-wise, we've been as far north as the Canadian Arctic, and in January we're going to do a Caribbean cruise tour. So we've hit the north and the south, and then in a month's time from now we're doing Germany, Austria, France, so some European stuff. And we're an a cappella group, means we only use our voice.
Most importantly, I want to thank God, so thank you.
I met him in the LUTV studio last year, and I guess we have a really friendly co-student relationship. I think LaMarcus is destined to be a reporter. He's very dedicated. He's always working towards that.
LaMarcus is the type of person that will try to pick up all the trash and clean up the world, even though he knows it's impossible.
As a friend, he's very sincere. He's very hardworking, so I always see him really busy. He's always willing to help out. LaMarcus is awesome, and he would make a great reporter for any station or any network.
A former Palestinian spy who terminated terrorist attacks in Israel visited Lindenwood to share his experiences growing up in the Middle East.
LUTV's LaMarcus Bragg has more details about the author's message against terrorism.
Musab Hassan Yusuf, a Pakistani who assisted Israel in terminating terrorist attacks, spoke.
I think LaMarcus is a really hard worker. I've only known him for a couple of years, but I can already tell that he's a really good guy. He's very focused. He knows exactly what he wants. Like, I ask him all the time, where do you want to work? What do you want to do? And he's got an answer every time. He even knows what kind of car he wants to drive in the future. Like, he's a man who knows exactly what he's focused on, and I respect that about him. I can't really picture him doing anything else but reporting. He seems like that's what he really wants to do. I see him do it all the time. He runs himself ragged, running around looking for stories, chasing leads, and writing and filming and editing and all that kind of stuff. It's sort of in his blood. No, I like to think I'm pretty good friends with LaMarcus. I think we can be really honest with each other, which I think is really hard to do, especially on a college campus. A lot of people like to skirt around issues or play nice, but LaMarcus is just really open to any kind of discussion and likes to really discuss pretty much anything you'd want. I think he's a good guy to talk to.
Lindenwood students are gathered here today for the Swing Dance Weekly Jam.
I've worked with LaMarcus for, I think it was a couple semesters ago, and then last semester we did checkout together for a while. And we've also I think we became friends through that way too. He's really cool. I think he's really laid back, and he's very, he's interested in what he does. And I have a feeling he'll definitely go far with what he has to do, is not just as a news reporter but anything in media. He seems very, what's the word for it? Sophisticated. He knows what he wants, and I think he'll definitely go far with the news business, the media, anything like that. I'm assuming he'll definitely get out there and get his get a job somewhere. We're really good friends. I mean, he's just like a really nice guy, so that's why I assume, you know, we could really hang out and, you know, click as friends.
It's almost Christmas time, and Lindenwood University is celebrating the holidays with various Christmas events.
I am his boss at LUTV, sort of. I'm not fully in charge, but as a work and learn, he is one of the best work and learns that we have at LUTV. He does things without being asked, which is one of my favorite things about him, and he's very helpful, and he always asks if we need anything. From a work and learn standpoint, he is the best. From a reporter standpoint, I have seen some of his packages that he's done for the news, and I've actually been included in a couple of those interviews anyway, and they're always really complete, really whole. I mean, everything is really great that I've seen. So as a friend, LaMarcus is really great. He's always here if I'm having a bad day, and he always makes me smile when he's sitting at the front desk if he's working for Work and Learn, and he always says my nickname, which is Batwoman, which always makes me smile, and he's just a good human being. Just that I fully expect to see LaMarcus on TV someday. I mean, I think LaMarcus is a great reporter. He always works really hard, so I definitely think we'll be seeing him on TV in the future.
It is currently 77 degrees on the campus of Lindenwood.
I haven't seen much of the reporting, but as far as working with him in the Work and Learn program, LaMarcus is great. He does a lot of things without having to be told. He likes talking about things. He doesn't just sit here on his computer and phone all day, which is actually kind of nice. And just all around a good guy and dependable. You know, when he's scheduled, he's here. LaMarcus is a good kid. He's asked me about a lot of things. We've actually had a lot of nice discussions because many nights it's just me and him sitting here waiting for the last hour and a half, 2 hours to finish out. So we've talked about a great many things on a wide range of topics. I'd say he's very curious, probably one of the most important aspects for someone who wants to be a reporter, things like that. So.
Lindenwood has been well known for its original Hawaiian logo. The changes of the new logo would redefine what the school means to its students.
So I met LaMarcus at the lunch table, and I remember I had actually seen him before at my church, so I remember seeing his face when he had come to an early morning prayer deal, and so I sat down with him and had a great conversation. Saw some different connection points, and now I just see him, all over campus, and so he's been able to ask me to come and do a couple of videos for him. It's been fun and cool, and so for me, it's always encouraging to see another brother making moves, moving forward, and trying to be positive in everything that he's doing, and really making an effort to be the best that he can be within his studies. So it was kind of, not a traditional way to meet somebody, but I'm glad I was able to meet LaMarcus and get to know him a little bit.
LaMarcus just and everyone saw it, and I got all these messages on Facebook about how LaMarcus saved my life.
Amazing.
So I met LaMarcus during J-term of 2016, so this year, and we were together at a basketball game, and I had the camera right underneath the basketball hoop, and LaMarcus was floor directing, and they started coming towards the net to shoot and missed the hoop, and the ball came just spiraling towards my face, and LaMarcus just stopped it right before it hit me. Bless his soul, probably would be dead. And everyone saw it, and I got lots of messages on Facebook about how my life just flashed before everyone's eyes. But I really appreciate him and everything he does, and he's a good guy and always smiling, always says hi. I know that whatever he's going to do, it'll be great, and I have all the faith in the world for him and his future.